Welcome back everyone. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the best base locations for new players on Project Zomboid. Hey, I'm Obi.
And I'm Somi. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to stay up to date with all the latest content that we have coming to our channel.
But with that out of the way, let's jump in. So like we stated in the intro, we're going to be talking about the best locations for new players, but also we're going to be talking about bases that are near the 4 spawn areas. Now we're going to be listing these in ascending order based off of difficulty via zombie population, so keep that in mind. But starting out with number 1, we have Rosewood. Now, this first location you're probably familiar with, as every PZ base video has it, and it's the Rosewood Fire Station. The fire station comes with every amenity you could think of. It has a fully stocked kitchen, lounge, parking garage, a medical room, and even a laundry room. This area does come with tall chain gates on 3 sides, but while it's a great location, it's probably going to be packed with zombies. But if you're like us and you want to do things a little out of the ordinary, then we would actually recommend that you move just a little up the road to the gated community. This is a decently sized area with 5 homes that's almost completely gated in, with mostly tall wood walls and a few chain gates. To completely lock this area down, you will need to clear out some zombies and add a few fences and gates to these spots, and maybe knock down a fence or 2 here so you have access to these houses. With all of these fences already up, once you have it locked down, it's really going to be hard for any zombies to overwhelm you, as you can quickly hop the fences and escape if need be. And with just a couple of gates, you can easily drive vehicles in and out whichever direction you need to. That being said, it's pretty much in town and it's really easy to get supplies.
Moving on to Riverside. Riverside is definitely different from Rosewood, as Riverside does not have any pre-built fortifications. However, if you're looking for an easy start, then we recommend that you use the storage facility, as it's fully walled in and you will need to add a gate here and maybe tear down the 3 exterior windows and replace them with walls, and you'll pretty much be all set. Being that this is a storage area, you'll have plenty of just that. And most of the different units have things like beds and couches for resting or sleeping. The biggest drawback to this location is that it does not have a kitchen area and there is no starting water source. You can, however, with some work, install a sink and build rain collectors on the roofs of the units. But again, if you're like us and if you have a car, you can move up to the general store located in the top left of the map. There are 4 interior locations here with pretty much everything you need, and even has some outside amenities. The biggest drawback to this area is that it has no pre-built fortifications on 3 sides. However, it does have a natural border via the river. The river is a great place to, you guessed it, fish and have a stockpile of food. That being said, having no walls here should not really be an issue, as the population of zombies should be minimal. Also, if you really want, there are plenty of trees that you could just build walls, but it's not really necessary. This is also very near the single pump gas station that is also out of the way from threat of the massive hordes that the cities and towns have. Again, you must have a car if you really want to survive here, as it's far from everything. Traveling here to get loot will be a must, so as long as you like scenic drives and you're looking for some quiet living, this is a great place if you really want to live off the grid.
So pushing on to Muldraugh. Muldraugh is the 3rd hardest starting location in the game. The 2 locations that you're probably going to see in every other YouTube video are the isolated house and the warehouses located at the top of the city. Now the isolated house, again, has 3 walls and can quickly be locked down, and has things like a bedroom, bathroom, and a small kitchen, but the major drawback for this is going to be its size. It's rather small and lacks any kind of storage. However, there is plenty of room outside for gardening and for working on cars. Now, the warehouse, on the other hand, is kind of the opposite, as it has no pre-built fortifications, but there's plenty of storage, and it also does have a small bathroom. But again, if you're like us, then you might want to consider the gated community to the mid-right of town. So this one's just like the others and has a lot of fences, and you really only need a few gates and maybe put up a wall here in this spot. But keep in mind that there's a decent amount of zombies that you'll need to clear out. But once you've done so, you'll have a massive safe zone with about 10 houses, and just like the area of Rosewood, you can easily get vehicles in and out from these 2 different paths. Now this location is actually located pretty close to a convenience store and Cortman Medical, so you're going to have plenty of supplies to start out with.
And finally, WestPoint, which is the hardest spawning location. WestPoint is kind of similar to Riverside as there are not many pre-built fortifications. Much like the other starting areas, there are a couple of more known spots that other videos will tell you about, such as Twiggy's Bar and the 3 houses located to the far left of town. Because we like to do things a little differently, we recommend another storage facility. Just like the others, don't expect any running water, but that can be easily fixed. But it does have tall walls on 3 sides. You might just want a wall on one side and add some gates. If you wish, you could knock out a wall down here and maybe add in some more walls around here for some farmland. Overall, it's a great location close to town, and it even has a gas station down the road ripe for the picking. There are plenty of trees in the area for getting wood and building, and there's a large warehouse super close which should provide any of the building materials that you need. And just across the street, there is also a burger shop which should get you a good bit of food to get you started.
Alright, so there you have it, our best base locations for PZ. Hey, if you made it this far into the video and you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing to stay up to date with all the new content we have coming to the channel. It helps us grow and reach a broader audience, and we really do appreciate it.
So now that you have our locations, is there anything that you would like to add? Please put it down in the comments below. Do you have a special base location that you like starting at or that you're more familiar with?
Also, if you want to come and hang out with us and chat with us live while we play Project Zomboid, be sure to swing by our Twitch channel. We love hanging out with our community and would love to see you there. Links are always down below. But until next time, this is Obi.
This is Toby.
Signing out.
See you guys next time.